It is a what went wrong segment. I did send you screenshots on different entrances that showed the, like we joked at the beginning, WrestleMania Sev, but that's what it was. Now, what I noticed was, first of all, the scope of those, for lack of a better term, arches, towers, whatever the WrestleMania, there was WrestleMania on one side and then 7 on the other. And it's amazing to see something graphically, like the graphics were those yellow streaks and kind of, shapes for the graphics package, for the music video, for everything, for the WrestleMania 17 logo. To take an artist conception of what it should look like, and then I don't even know, I would love to see WWE do a documentary on how we build the set, how we do it. Here's the artist rendering. Now let's go to so-and-so construction, kind of like Epic Universe that just opened up in Florida on the soft open. I loved watching those buildings. Like, what do you do as a construction worker, as a construction company, as a construction manager? How do you, as the scope of that, build it into reality? What are materials? What's the cost? And of course, you got to get there a week before. That was one of your questions. It's minimum a week before WrestleMania to build it. Dare I say it now, it's 2 to 3 weeks. They show the progress over the course of weeks now before those massive sets. But I would love to know. But I know that when I walked there, I said they had a fire marshal there, and I believe the towers or the arches were too high and they were in the line of the pyro. That's my guess. That fire code or something, building code, you couldn't build it as high as this, especially if you're going to have fireworks and pyrotechnics. So that's my guess, because they had the fire marshal there. They had a bunch of people there. And I remember Shane McMahon looking, because he was not far off. And just the look was like someone said something to him. And I think it was, we have to shorten this thing. We have to lower it. And it's just like, how in the world are we going to even do this? Well, easily. We're going to put the I and A down on the floor on this side and the N from the 7 on this side. WrestleMania Sev, the showcase of the Turtles.
The Immort. It's amazing as well, because I was wondering, looking at the stage, the Perspex boxes, once again, this is for the hardcore match especially, that Kane does a big elbow drop on Big Show to get the win in the hardcore match, the triple threat. Were they there beforehand, or did they think, damn, we need something to really break up what is now this complete disaster of this banner hanging, because now that the tower's lower kind of thing?
You're talking about the kind of like the sugar cube glass or the plexiglass stage that was built. I don't know. I don't know if that was a last minute thing. They built that thing pretty damn quick. If that was a last, but you could still see when Taz came out, you could see the letters on the floor that they were kind of like a backdrop type of thing, brought down. I feel for the company, because in theory, it was such a great thing to build that huge stage. Imagine the shot you can get. They did get the shot of like the steady cam of Taz walking out. You saw the scope of that huge, and that's your era. You had a big set, but you had one screen and nothing too fancy, just a very industrial look to it.